Alright, what's going on, guys? It's TetraNinja and we're back for some more Metal Gear Solid. I apologize, the last video was I was kind of being a little bit of a cock tease. I left it off right before the Psycho Mantis boss battle. And I apologize for that, but the video is running a little bit too long. And as well, I kind of made it up to you guys, and you guys got to see Meryl's pixelated ass. So that is my reasoning for that, or my compensation for that. But before this boss battle gets started, I'm just gonna run through and grab all the stuff that I can. Phantasm. Get PSG1 first. I don't have a level 6 card, so I can't get the PSG1 yet. It would actually make my life a lot easier if I could go get it now. But whatever. Just make a quick loop here. And here we go. This is probably one of the most memorable boss battles in video game history coming up right now. So enjoy the cutscene. As I drink some coffee.
Ow! My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay, let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting. Do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Hurry. Please, make love to me. Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Useless woman. Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power. Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I am Mantis. That's right. This is it's true power. It's useless. I told you, I can read your every thought. You are a very methodical man. Before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior. Stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. No saved games. Your memory is completely clean. You have saved often. You are a prudent person. I can read you like an open book. Believe me, I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now, I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power? The demonstration is over.
Alright, so at this point of the video, I'm just putting out a disclaimer right now that this commentary is no longer live, and the reason for that was for time purposes, because if you guys didn't already know, in the original game what you had to do in order to beat Psycho Mantis is switch your controller ports to the second one on the PlayStation, but on the Nintendo Wii there's actually 4 slots, and what had happened was I just went in sequential order, 2 to 3 to 4. But what happened is 2 worked for a temporary amount of time, and then he started reading your mind again. Same thing happened for 3, and then finally when I got to the 4th slot, that's the one where he can no longer read your mind anymore. And I did some research, and that's exactly what happened. 4 is the only slot that 4 is the slot you want to go to right away. In between, it works for a bit, and then it kind of just kicks back in again. So disclaimer out there if you do plan on playing this game. But yeah, the boss battles in Metal Gear game, especially this one, what made this boss battle so memorable is what you guys saw at the very beginning He read your memory card slot, listing off games that are located in it. It was pretty cool when you were playing PlayStation, and listed like Need for Speed, not Need for Speed, Gran Turismo and all those type of games. Obviously this is a GameCube remake, so I don't have any games saved, as you can probably tell earlier, on this memory card other than Metal Gear, so there was nothing going on there. But all the other stuff, him rumbling your controller and all that really cool stuff, especially switching the controller port to beat him, is what really distinguishes Metal Gear boss battles from different games, is because they're almost always very, very unique, and each character has its own way of kind of making each battle memorable. And as well, you really do feel for the characters in 90% or 95% of all Metal Gear Solid boss battles. At the very end of it, after you defeat them, whether you do it lethally or non-lethally, you honestly do feel a certain amount of attachment for that character or for that enemy. The only one that at this point that comes to mind is like where you don't feel for the enemy is for that fat bomber guy from Metal Gear Solid 2. I think Fat Man was his name. I know, very creative, Kojima. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, for almost all the boss battles in Metal Gear Solid games, at the very end of it, you almost feel bad, especially at the end of this one, when you kill the boss and he gives you like a little background story of his life and what made him, as I get smoked by another ball right there, what made him decide to choose the life that he chose. And just a disclaimer right as well, this is like right after I figured out how to that it had to be the 4th controller slot, so I didn't bother capturing like a lead gameplay or something like that. I decided to give you the most representative video of what it would be like if you're playing it for the first time. And your best bet is here just to not, you can probably tell earlier that your best option is not to aim down sight, it's just to use the auto aim to your best ability. And you'll see a little bit later on that I figured out, instead of chasing him around the room like an idiot, it's just a little bit better just to stand in the middle and use your peripheral vision to see where he shows up and then just smoke him from there. But yeah, anyways, this boss battle is about to come to an end. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series and enjoy this next cutscene, because it's pretty epic. Alright, peace.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake? Or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any...
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that does not mean he doesn't.
Colonel, she's right.
I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I will read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through the hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers, then use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I guess in my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
close.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. Selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that is why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
Snake is my soul. No, worse. Compared to you, I'm like a saint. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
And getting bigger. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask.
Okay.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. Strange. Such a nostalgic feeling.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl,
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
if you're going to doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Don't regret your past. Learn from it. Regrets just make a person weaker.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
More complaints?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering...
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no. Nothing. So tell me, Snake, what's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone, just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.